Hello, and welcome to the Thirsty Bitches podcast, where we talk about anything under the sun, from books, entertainment, to self-help, and even a little spice. I'm Victoria.
I'm Kiara.
And I'm Katalyn.
And today we're here to talk about Elise Kova.
I love her so much.
She is a favorite author of both me and Kiara, hopefully a soon-to-be favorite of Katalyn, because as we've said, we're going to be doing the Air Awakens series as our next catch-up, but we figured we would do a little intro about some of the other works that she has. We're going to be talking about the Married to Magic series, some of her other series. We're not going to get too in-depth onto Air Awakens because Kiara's only read the first two and Katalyn hasn't started them yet. It's going to be really hard because I love Vortex Visions, the follow-up, but we will make it through.
Yeah.
So.
But before we get started, we're going to jump into our quenchable moments. And if you're new here, a quenchable moment is something happy or exciting that's happened to us over the last week or so that we want to share with each other and with you. So to kick us off, Victoria, what was your quenchable moment?
My quenchable moment is another author thing. I absolutely love Walona Andrews, and I'm really, really hoping that I can convince both of you to do the Kate Daniels series as another catch-up hour.
Listen. I don't mind doing it, but the next catch-up after the Air Awakens has to be a series that you have not read because it's just been Katalyn and I.
But it's hard though because I've read a lot,
and you're picky,
and I'm also really picky. So we'll find something. But this is a future long ways out. But I found out that there are graphic audios for the Innkeeper Chronicles, which is the first one is Clean Sweep. It's my favorite Alona series, and I'm really excited to listen to them because I really love graphic audios. I've always loved them. The very first one that I ever listened to was the Chronicles of Narnia one back when I was like 14. It's fantastic. 10 out of 10 would recommend. But yeah, I saw that they have the Innkeeper Chronicles, and they've been doing the Kate Daniels series. So
that's another series I haven't read is Narnia. I have not read that one. I know.
I mean, I don't think I've read all of it, but like,
did I read all of the Treehouse books? Yeah, I did. Love the Treehouse books. No one knows what those are.
Magic Treehouse?
No, a different Treehouse.
Oh.
Yeah.
I read Judy Blume. Read all those.
Okay, well,
Judy B. Jones.
Stay tuned as Katalyn and I potentially force Kiara Chronicles of Narnia.
I don't know if I could do it.
Y'all were reading the Chronicles of Narnia, and I was over here reading the Click series. I don't.
Oh yeah. No,
oh yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Anyways,
two different wavelengths.
Quenchable moment.
That's exciting. We love that for you. There's a lot of graphic audios coming out.
Yeah, they've been making tons, and they are also doing the Married to Magic series. So
I know.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. I used to got through it. Katalyn, what was your quenchable moment?
My quenchable moment is, I think it was last weekend. My roommates and I decided we needed to get out for an afternoon, and we went to Barnes & Noble, and
shocking.
Shocking. A place called Cafe Athens where they have like actual authentic Greek gyros. So I had probably the best gyro I've had since I was in Athens when I was 17, and it was delicious and not that expensive, and right next to Barnes & Noble, so it was pretty great.
Man, sounds like it's gonna be a hot spot from now on, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'd never been to it before, but like it's been there for a while. I've just never been. They also have baklava, but we didn't get it. We weren't hungry enough for it.
Listen, Emily loves Greek food. She puts tzatziki on everything she eats. Literally, we're having pizza. Can you give me my tzatziki? I'm gonna put it on top. On your pizza?
But yeah, so if you guys ever come visit, I'll take you to Cafe Athens. We can get some good Greek food.
Perfect.
Kiara, what was your quenchable moment?
My quenchable moment, I blame my sister-in-law, Tammy, for. She is a glutton for Vanderpump Rules, and she got my brother into it, And so he has been talking about it consistently. And so my mom got into it. And so I finally decided I would be like, you know, the past week I was sick. I'm like, gotta watch something. Guys, it is so addicting.
Is it like Below Deck kind of addicting?
This like, is the most dramatic show I have ever seen. Like, worse than any Real Housewives, worse than the Kardashians. Like,
wow,
these people are fucking insane. Like, insane.
So okay.
Like, that's best hilarious. Friends are sleeping with their best friend's exes, and like while they're in a relationship with the ex's best friend, like it's like a whole situation I don't. One, okay, so it's located. So the restaurant that they work at is in Los Angeles. So it's like all these people who are in their mid-20s, late 20s, living in Los Angeles. But most of them, if not all of them, are all transplants into Los Angeles, and so they have that like, I'm better than you mentality because I moved to Los Angeles. And I'm just like, I could never be friends with these people.
But obviously not, because they all did the same thing.
I'm like, I can't.
It's just too much.
But it's so good and so addicting. Oh my God, Tammy, fuck you. You're doing this to me.
Quick sidebar, relating to this. I really love the drag queen Trixie Mattel, and she is friends with Lisa Vanderpump, and I think that is hilarious.
Lisa Vanderpump, she's my favorite person on the show. I love her. She's like, get your shit together because you're fucking up my restaurant. I'm like, yeah, you tell him, queen. What the hell? She's like, she literally said, she's like, your last relationships do not pertain to my restaurant, but somehow your dick is literally fucking up my wait staff. It's like,
all right, pop off.
I'm like, she literally has no filter. I love her so much.
It's funny.
A queen,
man.
Love it.
Speaking of queens, Elise Kova.
Love her so much.
She's a great author.
Yeah,
and I'm really glad that people are starting to like get into her more. Make sure to follow her on TikTok. She's so cute. And she has a newsletter, which everybody should sign up for. But I would see the Air Awakens stuff all the time. I would see it everywhere. It was constantly advertised.
That's why I started reading it. Instagram. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I picked it up. And then I got to that point, like those couple of chapters after the sandstorm scene, and I was like, "This is a good place to start."
Stupid.
I finished the second book, and I'm like, "Yeah, this is fine."
No, it was not fine.
Me and Zodiac right now.
So that's also why I read them, and I just kept seeing, she's got a lot of books.
She has so many books.
Yeah.
Got a lot, I know.
And I was just like mesmerized by her cover art constantly. I was like, all right, I just gotta read
gorgeous.
This. And I loved them.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I really love that people are getting into it, and it is the Married to Magic series that is driving people into her books, because they're standalones, and so they're easy for people to put on like their TBRs and read. They're all interconnected, and I have a theory that they are going to connect a lot more after reading this last book. I'm like, there is something going on. Like, this sly dog, she always is trying to like pull some shit. She's so crafty. 3.
There's 3 Married to Magic books so far.
Okay. There's another one coming out later this year, I do believe.
Okay.
She's very crafty, and so I feel like there's something coming in terms of like getting people from different books into other people's realms. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to it, but I really love that people are finding her because of these books, because they're so easy. They are new adult. You know, you're getting those sex scenes, and so people at our age are picking them up and reading them and being like, wow.
Yeah.
Her writing is really good.
These are in the YA section at my Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, they should be in the new adult. They're not like raunchy sex scenes. It's like
this one wasn't bad. Yeah.
No, it's like a soft. Yeah.
They're not throwing the word cock around, so
no. Yeah. The one with the vampire was definitely in the YA section though.
Yeah.
This was on the book talk table.
Probably not be
we know that there are problems.
I just read that one and I'm like, that should not be there.
Yeah. We know that there are problems with placement and
yes,
but whatever. That's
Barnes and
another
Nobles.
topic for another day.
We understand that. But yeah, like this year, like the standalone series, because everyone's really into like again the monster type of stuff, magic. It's that fantasy. It's the romantasy that everyone's like really into right now. If you guys don't know what romantasy is, if you're listening, it's romance and fantasy smushed together. It's just one word.
Yeah, and it also helps that she released Deal with an Elf King like in the middle of the Fae craze.
Yeah,
2020.
She released it fall of 2020, and that's when I found it.
Yeah,
and
we were
I read
also,
it,
you know, in COVID times. So
we were in COVID times. We had all just joined a Discord. I remember because I was I was on a live with some people. I was like on a Twitch stream, and I'm like reading this book in its entirety. Like I read that book in one day because it was just so fucking good.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I did the graphic audiobook of Deal with an Elf King because I wanted to multitask.
Work a lot.
And
yeah,
I was doing a paint by number and listening to it. It's fine.
You work a lot. You need something to decompress.
I've also been doing 410s. But anyways, the graphic audiobook, so good. 10 out of 10.
I need to listen to it because I listened to the audiobook for a duel with the Vampire Lord, so the most recent one in this standalone series. I listened to the audiobook on Libby, and it was just like the basic one. And it was good. Like it was done well, and so I need to listen to the graphic audiobook because I'm gonna lose
so
my
good
shit.
Well,
so good.
The other two should be out by the end of this year.
Yeah,
from what I
saw. Probably by the
audio
time the third book or the fourth book comes out, those graphic audios should be out.
Here's the thing: I'm probably gonna go to Barnes and Noble and buy, if I can find, Married to Fae, whatever.
Dance with the Prince.
Yeah, that one. I don't know.
They're good, aren't they?
They're so cute. Good.
It was very good. Dance with the Fae Prince. Yeah.
I told you. You didn't believe me. I was like, listen. I was like, Katalyn, this is gonna be a gateway. You're gonna read this and be like, oh shit, I need to read the next one.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Elise Kova's writing is like crack.
She's an excellent author.
Fantastic writer.
Yeah. And the reason why I feel so strongly about it is because when you read Vortex Visions, when I tell you that there is a twist that caught me by the neck, I never thought.
Is it one that's that I'm gonna hate?
No, you're not gonna hate it. It's just surprising because you're like, I can't. And there's a very specific example that I could give you that would explain it, but I can't tell you the example
because I haven't gotten there yet. Okay.
No, it's not because of the book. It's
Vortex
a similar
Vision.
Feeling akin to a very popular movie franchise.
Okay. Let me I'm gonna do this without spoiling it for Katalyn. Vortex Vision follows the Descendant.
Air Awakens. It's Air Awakens.
It's there, but it's like the descendant of.
This says Air Awakens, the person, Guard, Vortex.
Okay. Well, it's just like in general. It's not like a specific couple. It's just like as a general. So it's Air Awakens, Vortex Visions, and then Trial of Sorcerers, which follows after Vortex Visions.
And there's a spin-off that is happening at the same time as
Golden Guard
Air Awakens.
Yeah, Golden Guard is about one of the
Don't tell her. You'll know when you meet this person immediately who this is about.
Oh yeah.
You'll like immediately be like, oh, okay, this guy.
You meet him really early on too.
Yeah.
So.
There's so many books, y'all.
It's okay, we love them.
But the good thing about them is they're shorter. So it's not like reading,
300 pages?
4 books that are fucking Kingdom of Ash size.
Oh, Air Awakens is 200 and something pages. Like, they're short.
Yeah.
I would look, but then I'd probably read the last page, and I don't want to get yelled at. So
yeah, don't read the last page.
What's the last page? No, the last page doesn't give much, like, of anything of Air Awakens. It's just a little haircut.
Haircut, jeez. Let's talk about But yeah, they're shorter. Like the entirety of the first 5, I think, size wise is comparable. Oh my god,
I have the
comparable to Sky and Breath.
Yeah, I actually have.
Shit.
I have on my Kindle. I have all 5 the bundle, the box bundle as one thing, and
so
it is.
They're not huge by any means.
It's so all the pages together, it's 1,157 pages, all 5 books put together. So it's like
little longer than Sky and Breath.
It's really not that bad.
It's like as long as Manacled.
Yeah, it's as long as Manacled,
and it's 5 books put together. So it's like,
yeah, and it's not nearly as emotionally distressing.
God, I would hope not.
Not even close. There are some good moments that do catch you off guard, but it's not like we have the first one with the turret or the landing. We have the sandstorm. There's another one, and I think in either the third or fourth one that's pretty emotionally intense, but it's not like, Elias dying trying to break into Koth.
Listen, that man's really, really fucked me up with that one. I'm like, you bitch. Like, how could you?
Spoilers.
How dare he?
Yeah. Listen, if you're listening to this episode, hopefully you've listened to our other catch-ups.
Yeah. Truly. But it's like the same emotional intensity throughout the series. It's not, there's no like really extreme points that I can remember.
Yeah.
I will say that when you finish the series, you're going to want to immediately go into Vortex because I remember finishing Air Awakens and being like so upset, like, why is this happening? What is going on? This makes me very unhappy, and then immediately having to read the next series.
I think this is why I do this to myself, where I like stop where I do, because I know at some point in time I'm going to finish all those books and I am not going to be happy. Like, I'm going to be happy with how they end, but I'm not going to be happy.
Yeah, but things are looking great by the end of Vortex.
Like, I literally, that's like the worst thing, and I know we can all like agree on that. Like, when you finish a book and it's like the end and you close the book and you're just like, I will never experience a new moment with these characters ever again. Unless you're SJM and you're just like, maybe not. Maybe you will. Who knows?
I don't know. Sabatier has been teasing. Sabatier has been teasing pretty hard lately. She keeps sharing on Instagram, like, "Oh yeah, this could happen. We'll see." And I'm like, I need you to cease and desist because I'm still emotionally traumatized.
Yeah. Anyways, so if you're listening to this and you haven't read any of these, I would recommend starting with Married to Magic. They're super easy to get through. There's only 3 right now. They're all standalones. The first one is the Elf King. So it's
deal with an
arranged marriage situation. The Elf King comes across the Fade and he has to pick a human bride to kind of keep the magic going on the other side.
He doesn't pick.
The universe picks.
The universe picks.
People try and hide her. And basically, like, I know. And so that's just like the whole lore is that the Elf King has to go and get a human bride and whatnot. And it's this woman. And obviously it goes as any standalone goes. Relationships are had. People fall in love. So on and so forth. Dance with the Fae Prince. There is a twist in it. I caught it pretty early on, but I'm excited to see.
I just downloaded it.
I'm excited to see how if you catch on to it, Katalyn. Victoria, have you finished Fae Prince?
No, I haven't finished it yet.
I feel like
I probably will not.
I have not read
it. There is a twist in it, and it's just like, oh my god, this is so fucking amazing. But it is another arranged marriage situation. Human girl is arranged to marry some dude that she has no idea who he is, but apparently he crosses the Fade. She has no idea like what he does, what kind of mythical creature he is, but he's Fae. And And that's like all I'm gonna tell you about that one because the twist is just so good. You're just like, oh shit. I'm like, I called this early on. I'm just like,
I literally just downloaded it.
Yeah.
No.
I will say there's no way to call the twist in Vortex.
No.
There's absolutely no way.
We'll see. We'll see.
If you catch the what happens, I will be shocked beyond all reason because there's just no in my thought process, there's no way to catch that. Because I never thought that it would end up like that.
And then Duel with the Vampire Lord. Obviously there's the lore of like the evil vampires coming into this town. It's very much giving like Van Helsing meets what is The Village. You know that movie The Village where it's like so it's like they live in this like, you know, walled off community and once a month during the full moon they have the hunters that go out and like kill like the vampires that come in and type this whole situation and
the girl goes out of the wall to realize that they're in modern times and
but she goes out of the wall to go and save her brother and she gets captured by the vampire lord but then once they get to the other side of the fade it's giving very much Beauty and the Beast situation. There's very few people who are at this castle and the Lord is in charge and she has to help them break a curse.
Okay.
Very good. Very good. Yes.
All right.
Yes. So I love it. Obviously because I'm talking about it. But those ones are the easy ones to get into, I would say. And then once you get through those, I would start with Air Awakens. If you don't want to jump right into a 5-book series, she has the Loom Saga, which is 3 books. I'm not as familiar with those ones. I have downloaded them. I'm really eager to get into them, but I want to get through my TBR that I have for this month first. But I do believe, let me look it up. Do you have anything to say about the Loom Saga, Victoria? Have you read them?
I have not read them because all of my focus went into the Air Awakens legacy. So that was all I focused on, really.
Let's see.
I would imagine, though, it's equally as good. I believe that they're also standalones, but don't quote me on that.
No, it looks like they're interconnected. I'm not 100% sure. The Alchemist of Loom, the Dragons of Nova, and this one's not loading. The Rebels of Gold.
Okay.
It looks like they're all interconnected. So I'm excited to get into that one because I love Elise Kova.
Yeah. I'm just so excited for you guys to continue on.
Listen, I'm waiting for Katalyn, I need you to like record yourself reading that section. It's like asking people to like record themselves reading the end of Crescent City 2. I need you to record yourself reading the Sandstorm.
Yeah.
Can you give me a chapter so I can mark it?
Oh God,
I don't have the books on me.
You both. I don't remember.
I will look it up and I will tell you where it is.
Because I'll mark it like you did when you read Kingdom of Ash.
I went through and I'm just like, don't look at anything, and I just like tabbed that page. I was like, oh my God,
record.
It's just so good.
It is really good.
Cinematic masterpiece.
It's just a very cinematic moment. I think for me too, what helped is I was listening to really high intensity music at the same time.
Oh my God. I just got like chills thinking about that because that scene,
it's so
imagine
good.
with like the right score.
Don't even play with me. I'm really excited to see if they have music or anything during the Sandstorm if they do the graphic audio.
All I'm saying is that if someone wants to go ahead and start filming Air Awakens for like a TV show or movie adaptation situation, I will figure out a way to help fund it. Like, I will do it.
I mean, to be honest, I think it would be good to have it
would
as
be
an adaptation.
so good as an adaptation, especially like a TV adaptation. I feel like it would be something super quick and easy for people to like get into. As long as they don't try and fuck it up too much, like they did with Vampire Academy. Still better.
They'll
about
never
that
let
show.
it die.
No.
Never let it die.
It didn't get picked up for it. It didn't get renewed.
One.
So.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Man, I'm just thinking about a Air Awakens show. It would just be so good. There are just so many moments, and I really love like how she writes her characters, because they're just very human and very flawed. And they make mistakes and try and learn from them. And I like too that her male leads are not like perfect, because I feel like that's a failing for a lot of, especially fantasy authors, is they make their main male character like some crazy perfect, like is all of these things. And I'm like, no, like you need to humanize them. Like for example, in Deal with an Elf King, he is awkward as hell.
Oh my god, doesn't know how to be around.
No,
he's so awkward.
He's so cute though.
He was so cute. And then
but it's adorable.
When he did get comfortable, I was like, I approve. 10 out of 10.
Yes.
But even like she was flawed, like her thinking. I was like yelling at her. I was like, stop it.
Yeah. But exactly. And like you see that too again in the Air Awakens series. You see like Aldrich is a dork. He's a big fucking dork, and he stays a dork the whole time.
Aldrich makes some poor decisions in the beginning. Okay.
He makes poor decisions.
But we still love him. It's okay.
Yeah. He's a great male character. He's a great male lead. And in the follow-up series, very bad decisions are made very often.
Great. So excited. I think something I really love that I have noticed in her writing is the strength she gives her female characters.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed in this one, but in the next two in the Married to Magic, it's always the FMC who is the one fixing the problems in the end. She's the one that has to, you know, handle the situation. It's not someone coming to save her. She has to save herself. She has to save the situation. She has to save the people that are around her. Like, even if it comes to sacrificing their lives, like, they always have to do it. And she does it. I don't know about Air Awakens because I haven't finished it yet, and I'm really scared. She doesn't take their power from them at the end of these standalones. If anything, she gives them power when they do this. Like, they gain more. So I'm hoping that Vala has the same situation at the end. Elise, please don't take women's power. Like, why do they have to get rid of it? Like, why is that like a trope? I hate it.
It's the worst.
But in her Married to Magic series, you know, she's very particular about, you know, the female main character is the one to save the day. She is her own knight in shining armor, basically. And I love that because I think we need more books where women have that power.
I agree. Man, she's just such a good author.
I love her.
I can't wait for everybody to follow along and to just learn about her and love her. And
better late than never.
Fair.
That's where I'm at. It's okay. It's okay. You're here.
Did you like? What are some like specific things that you liked about the book?
Oh man,
curious.
I like the world. A certain character can be thrown off a cliff for all I care.
You mean the dude from the human world? Yeah. Okay. Good.
Well, I guess two characters, one on each side.
Yes.
Again, I think it's just the like because I listened to the audio, like graphic audiobook, I feel like the characters are just brought more to life, and like they just seem very relatable to some aspects. I don't know how to explain it, but like even the king's one brother, like I didn't like him at first, but like it only took like the second interaction. I was like, I'm alright with this guy. He's an asshole, but he's fine.
Yeah, he does grow on you.
Yeah,
not a ton, but you know, enough.
Yeah, but I think I don't know. I need the romanticy itch scratched, so it worked.
It's a good
nice little palate cleanser after putting you all through the torture of an Ember in the Ashes.
We don't want to talk about it. We already talked about it in the last catch-up. We're good. We're over that. We're past that moment.
Plenty.
Well, but this is exciting times. Like I said at the beginning of the episodes, we are going to be doing the Air Awakens series for our next catch-up. There will be 5 in total, and we will hopefully eventually be coming back to revisit the follow-up series and then the follow-up after that.
Done. Love it. So, Elise, keep giving us more follow-up series.
Keep it going.
It's so many.
But yeah, make sure to tune in for those. Those should start airing in August.
Yes. Sounds right.
So, yeah, make sure to keep an eye out for those. We'll be, again, of course, posting on our Instagram our little monthly episode, what to expect, so you can see specifically when those episodes will be going out. So make sure to follow us there. Also, check in our Discord. We do have calendar notifications that Katalyn does that also occasionally have our episodes on them.
They always have our episodes on them. I was like, do I do that? I do that.
But yeah, so make sure to hit us up there. Or you can always email us. We have our Gmail. It's tbp.staythirsty@gmail.com. So make sure to talk with us because we want to hear all about it. And use the Q&A feature on Spotify. Ask questions. I'm curious to see what people think about them as we read.
And DM us on Instagram. I literally I talk back to everyone. I'm always responding. I'm always responding to you guys.
Somebody's always responding to somebody. Yeah. We're in it. We're there to chat. But yeah, for now, Kiara, will you take us out with an affirmation?
I will. So today's affirmation is, I am the dark, I am the light, I am strong and worthy, and I am one hardcore motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Nice. I like the way that one ended.
I feel like it was really fitting for our Elise Kova women.
True. Yes. You know? True. Strong female characters. Thank you all so much for joining us. Make sure to tune in on Tasty Tuesdays and Thirsty Thursdays for all new episodes. Be sure to subscribe and follow our socials listed in the description. Make sure you like, rate, and leave a review for the podcast to help boost us across platforms. Helps more than you know. Have a lovely day. And remember, stay thirsty, bitches.